Hello, everyone. Oh, how is the cat doing? He's
I
being a
fucking
taco
love nubs.
in the taco location. I don't think you can see him from here, but we can try it. Do you see him? Do you see him being a taco? Taco enjoyer. Oh. Yeah, he's in his dog bed. And the dog bed is like curled up like this. And he just sits in the middle. He's a hot dog. Not a taco. He's a hot dog. Ham dog. The finest of cuisines. Yeah, Ham's okay. He chilling. He doing home stuff in the home corner. I don't think I can get a camera on him though. He's as far away from the cameras as possible. He's very sneaky. Sneaky. Any Spider TKL review? Yeah, of course. The dude shipped it using instant teleportation, and it's at my house, and I built it using the powers of building keyboards instantaneously. And then I traveled through time to, type on it for 4 weeks. And yeah, the review is out. Haven't you seen it? Yeah, unfortunately now he's refusing to eat the treats that we hide his pills in, which is a problem. QB build when? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? There have not been any scams in the last 6 months. QB paper where? Well, listen. One of the things we have to do is clean our desk. It's here. There it is. Please don't worry about it. Yeah, we have to clean our desk, but prior to cleaning our desk, we also have to prep the last of the switches for the spider. So we're going to lube some switches, we're going to clean our desk, and we're going to hang out. So, please don't worry about it. Ooh. I presume some people have already gotten their keyboards, because Paul shipped them out like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. What is the spider? You will see. It is a keyboard so good that I actually requested to review it, instead of the other way around. The last keyboard that I specifically requested to review is the Cycle 7. Came with Simon Scratches and Hom Hairs, as promised. As promised. Yeah, you have to pay extra for PP hairs. Sorry. That's how it works. Alright. Let's try and figure this out. What about Elsa hairs? Or Beep hairs? Ooh. Beep hairs are very rare. Beep doesn't shed heavily. Ham and Elsa shed very heavily. But Beep is just like so condensed, so efficient. Oh. Alright. We got ourselves a little bit of lubing to do, so let's get ourselves in a comfy little lubing environment. First things first, let's get rid of this keyboard. And also this keyboard. That should be enough space to be able to loop some switches. So we need to loop 13 of these. That is 5, 6, 9, 12, 13. Dude, look at all the fucking bytes on this. Look at it. This is what happens when I leave things on my desk. Cam is just like, things I can bite. Oh. Alright, so we gotta loop these. I'm getting hot. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh. Alright. It's not much to loop, so we can get through them relatively quickly. Do I get out my loop station? I don't even know where it is. Let's go find it. No chat, by the way? Wait, the fuck? It's there. Like, the layer is there. It's not there. Cool. Thanks. I mean, I can fix it real quick. I'll put back the original chat. The Stream Elements chat. Because multi-chat is gone. Stream Elements is trying so hard to sell me sponsorships. Alright, let's see. Overlays. Edit. Boom. Save. Okay. This should be good. Let me do this. There you go. Chat is fixed. Plate of the Cycle 7 came a little bent. Really? I mean, it should be fine, but... The fuck? Alright, let me go get my loop station. My Geon loop station. Oh.
This is in stock. I assume you buy it as a kit.
New $10 donation
205?
from Myth. How you doing, Simone?
Oh. Myth. Thank you for the $10 reduce. How am I doing? I'm doing, We're surviving. That's all that matters. Everybody's, like, everybody in Dubai is, like, in a mood right now. It's most definitely a mood. Like, Horia is sick, Paul is sick, and or dying, unclear. Kate is like, Kate didn't stream. Like, the reason why I started stream so late was because Kate was supposed to stream before me. And then all of a sudden she was like, nope, I'm not streaming. Paul is always sick. I mean, you guys, some of you guys will occasionally say that I am always sick, which is just not true. Just put some heavy books on the plate, by the way. It'll be fine. You always hungover. I am quite hungover because I have been drinking a lot of boxed wine. That's what I have in this glass. Lovely boxed wine. You're not always sick, just sometimes healthy. Exactly. Friend gets it. Okay, they're just random fucking hom hairs here. Did he just like pet himself on this? He might have. Can we do a nips out stream? No. Unfortunately not. Did you run out of whiskey? I ran out of whiskey so long ago. And then when Poirier was staying at my house because he had no electricity, he brought a bottle of whiskey that I think was for us, but I drank the entirety of it alone. Dude, I go through whiskey fast. Because whiskey is delicious. I've been sick for 2 weeks now. Feels like I'm paying you homage. As you should be. As you should be. Whiskey burns my throat? Well, stop it. Just don't have it burn your throat. Just get more better throat. What's the build today? No build today. This is a deshambling stream where I gotta clean my desk, but prior to cleaning my desk, I gotta lube 13 more switches so I can put them alongside these, which is gonna go in the spider. Spider is on the way. I actually have tracking. It is the only keyboard that I currently have tracking for. Are you gonna use the cleaning hammer? If I can find it, absolutely. Wait a second, guys. Guys. There is something strange with my desk. Okay? I'm gonna have to hide myself so you guys can see it. Okay. What is the issue with my desk? Besides it being messy, okay? There's something very particular. The first person that spots it gets a pet. That's the wrong Ron? Yes. This is Kate's wrong. This is my wrong. Here is your pet. Well done. I am very proud of you. That is the incorrect Ron. That is business Ron, and that's Kate's business Ron. He was trying to commit business on my desk. We don't do that. Can you show business Ron? He's far. I threw him on Kate's desk. He's gone forever. Never to be seen again. Wrong Ron? Exactly. Alright. Do I have something to clean this excess lube with? Not really. Wait, I do. Kate has random paper towels on her desk. Oh. But how can Ron be Ron? Exactly. The real question is, if that Ron is wrong, which Ron is right? Oh. Hello, Simon. Hello. Oh. All right. Let's get prepared. We got ourselves our lube. Got ourselves our applicator. And springs. Yep, we got springs. Do I have the PP 102? Yep, I have my PP 102 for spring extraction, and we are ready to go. Let's do a little bit of lubing. I'll get you a nice cinematic lubing cam. All about that cinematography. You guys enjoying my cinematography? I can probably get a better angle, actually. Yeah. There we go. What are you building? We are not building. We're going to loop a few switches, and then we're going to clean my desk. And then that is the stream. Had a batch of 220 GAT yellows, black bottom, milky tops, and there's a noticeable leaf tick stalk, but they are really smooth. Is this normal? Not really. There should not be leaf tick. What are you categorizing as leaf tick? Like, you can hear the leaf if you shove it really, really close to your ear? Because that's the case with, like, every switch ever made that has a leaf in it. But, like, there shouldn't be an actual leaf tick. What was the response to the cycle ATM you sent? Oh. I actually do have that. So after we lube all these, I will show you. As is customary, Lolo answered all my questions, and then some. But obviously, like, many hours after the fact. I literally hear the leaf when I break in my board. It should not be leaf ping, but I hear it ticking. Yeah, that's very strange. That should really not be the case. And for it to be an issue on every single switch is near impossible. Have you considered that it might be a skill issue? Do you find it hard to lube with cupped hands? I mean, my right hand is okay. It's my left hand that's problematic. But both my hands are rather shaky. But as long as, like, you know, I can brace my hand against something to, like, keep it from shaking, it works just fine. Also, we have loop 13 switches. We're done. Where's the dry loop guy? He's there. He literally 4 messages ago. He's just not talking about RO59. Oh. Bought them from Keychron. They were like 16 euros per. It's not a skill issue. Every switch has the issue. Should I lube Xylens? Like linears? Or like tactiles? I mean, there's tactiles. I mean, you can. It's very risky to, you know, try and lube tactile switches unless you're very, very experienced. But if you're asking whether or not you should lube them, you've already answered the question of you not being experienced. And that's not me being a dick. That's me trying to, like, protect you from doing something that's going to fuck up all your switches. I wouldn't for now. Once, you know, once you've got a lot of, like, lube experience under your belt, then you can start messing with lubing some tactiles. But generally, it's very high risk. It's high risk, low reward, which is, like, the worst part. Because it's not like a linear switch where you're going to benefit, like, really well from lubing. Can I lube my MX Blacks with glycine as long as you're using the correct glycine? Who is your glycine distributor? And are you getting cucked? How much time does it take with regular use to break in MX Blacks? My recommendation is 4 weeks, assuming it's like a work board where, like, you're there 8 hours a day typing enough. If you're, you know, somebody that does, like, transcriptions or something, probably less than 4 weeks. But if we're considering normal office use, 4 weeks is what I do. Sometimes 5, just because I'm too lazy to, like, desolder and, you know, take it home. in that order. Ah, springs are so stuck together. Like I can barely like find like one loner that's on his own. And yes, springs are male. There we go. Why are your springs not tangled? They are. They're very tangled. Like I have to fish for singular units. But generally, like I'll just give them the good old whack. When they're in the jar, you just whack it against something. And there you see? We've separated a couple. Just by hitting it, giving a good whack, you'll start separating them. Alright, let's close this up, baby. When in doubt, just give it a good whack. If it didn't work on you via your parents, it'll absolutely work on your switches. Sorry, springs. So TLDR about the ticking leaf issue, you got fucked. If all 220 are like that, or the majority of the 220 are like that, well, you done goofed. You should have bought from Gateron on Taobao instead of buying from Keychron. That's obviously going to sell the switches that are the most fucked to people. And keep their nicer switches to put in keyboards. Do you feel you need to clean the jar after lubing springs, or do I leave the lube in there? I mean, I always just perpetually keep a little bit of lube, and I use LSD oil, so like it doesn't really harden. Like it stays, you know, viscous, but also like liquid. Do you still use 75W140?
I fucking love knobs.
Yep. Did it ever affect your palm stems? Every stem is palm. Every stem is palm. So no, it has not. Why would it? I mean, if you like poured a buttload into each and every switch, maybe it could be an issue. But if you're just lightly lubing your springs, it's fine, dude. Do you really think Keychron would bother to QC their switches that much? You make a valid point, but it's entirely possible that their build team would have just been like, you know, these are the switches that sound or feel fucky, throw them in this box, we'll sell them to some idiots for a discounted price. It's business 101. Not all stems are palm. Yes, I know there's PE stems, but every stem that matters is palm. There's even polycarbonate stems. And, you know, my boy Jimmy Rowland and his glass stems. Wait, what? Yeah, don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. All right, let's make sure these are all okay. These are indeed all okay. I'm going to put them in a small little bag. All right, these are random cherry wires, aka trash. Yes, I know that's very wasteful, okay? But I'm not going to use it. It's synthetic oil, they affect some plastics. I mean, I presume like the additives they add would affect plastics. But I've never had an issue. Like if it was good enough for Korean master builders, it's good enough for me. Simon, I found a pretty yellow G85K for $350. That's a great price. Keep in mind that the NWO 5000 is not, you know, a 5K. It is a 5K, but it's not plastic. It doesn't have like the tinting. It's not going to feel and sound the same or look the same. You think a PP plate with Nixies on the Cycle 7 would go well? It's not necessary. Like, alu plate is just fine. And it's not a large enough plate to where, you know, PP's going to give you that much additional flex. All right, let's organize this correctly. So these are for the TKL. These are also for the TKL, but these are going to go on the F-row or something. What's the ideal plate for tactile? Your preference. It's all about preference. If you want it nice and hard and stiff like your uncle, you go with stainless steel. If you want a little bit of bounce out of the plate, you go carbon fiber. If you're okay with it sounding like glass. If you want a happy medium, you go FR4. If you want something higher pitch, you go for alu. If you're a normie, you go brass. If you want to go wild, you go PP or PE or or whatever plastic you'd like. So there are two schools of thought when it comes to plates for tactile. Some people will want to go softer and some people will want to go harder. I don't know. It's just weird. I ordered brass and carbon fiber plates, so I'm waiting for those because the Tomo only comes with PC. I mean, I'd say PC was the best pick for the Tomo, in my opinion. But again, preference. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Simon, what are your opinions on a person that uses RO59 to replicate an OG 2010 to 2013 style board? I mean, we had oils back then. Korean master builders used oils, not necessarily dry lubes. There was, you know, a place for dry lubes, but most people still used oils. There's not an issue with it. All right, we have lubed all the switches. It's time to clean the disc. What plate do I like for the cipher? Polycarbonate. You cannot go wrong with the stock polycarbonate plate. It's bitchin'. All right, let's try and clean this up. First of all, let me put this away. Secondly, let me put this garbage on the floor. Alrighty, now we need some sort of organizational system. It's going to be trash. Well, we'll start with trash. You are trash. You are not. You are not. You are not. Ooh, I have 3 random Tylers. Nice. I'm new. What is PP? It's short for polypropylene. All right, you also go there. You are trash. I'm sorry, Sussy Simon. All right, we got some random screwdrivers. They go in the screwdriver place. We got some random springs. They go there. Tip tenor stays. You go there. You go there. Okay, you are my tool for cleaning out the tip. Put you over there. We have our rusty as fuck toenail clippers. Got to keep those within arm's reach. All right. You are a C3 wire, but you are 6.25, so you are trash. Oh. Additional trash. Random battery trash. Are you also 6.25? Yep. Trash. Trash. How bad is AliExpress Crytalks? Bad. Buy real Crytalks from like a local vendor if you can. Like a local-ish vendor. Because anything that's not like proper grade 0 is going to be hand mixed, which means the oil and the grease are going to separate immediately. And also your consistency is going to be all over the place. Like proper grade 0 is like fantastic. It should look like a really thick like facial cream or body cream or what, like cream, a really thick cream, but a single color. You shouldn't notice like, you know, changes in its like reflectivity or its opaqueness or anything like that. Okay, you go there. You are trash. You go there. All right. Headphones stay on desk for obvious reasons. We have ourselves our croissant, our fantastic croissant. Yes. All right, you are a random bag. You go there. You go there. You are a random MX Black. Why are you here? Okay. Okay, this is gonna stay on my desk until we build our spider. All right, we're getting there. This I do want to keep. I'm such a hoarder. This stays on our desk forever. Okay, save you. You are trash. This switch is trash. Fuck this HMX bullshit. We have another cherry black. Okay, I have my Santa hat. Let's wear that. I have the right arrow from GMK Ski Dolce. Okay. I'm gonna put that in my box of random fucking keycaps. What else we got? We've got some random. Are these Gadex? These are indeed Gadex. Okay, so we got some random Gadex. I guess these are like not great Gadex. I don't know what to do with them. All right. You are also trash because I don't need a user manual for my UPS. All right. We got a whole bunch of lube. Can be put into our lube box. There we go. Oh, I found another random fucking keycap. It is the Windows key of a Leak Bros key set. No. Yes, this is from Purple Hangle. Okay. You are also trash. Let's sort this out real quick. Boom. 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 I spilled a little bit of wine on Bussy Town, but it'll be just fine. All right. Let me throw away this trash real quick. We actually made good time. I mean, it's hardly a flood. It's just a light rain. All right. And all this stuff needs to go in the drawers. All right. Oh, I missed a spot. There we go. All right. We got ourselves some more tools. I found a gap clear. That's interesting. All right, that should be a clean enough desk for Kate to not be mad at me. Oh, there we go. Let's plug this in, let this charge. Because I don't think I've ever charged this keyboard. All right. Sent you a DM regarding the pinging and ticking issue with a vid. I mean, I won't be able to hear it. What is my rarest switch? I mean, I have literal prototype switches that never went to production. So I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about them. But those would be the rarest switch. Because like less than like 500 were ever made. Are you expecting the spider soon? I think so. Let me check my tracking real quick. It's coming in two separate like packages though. One for the board, one for the PCB and other thing. Okay, I should get it They say Monday next week, but I don't believe them. Also, TB8 review soon. So I was planning to make a review like while the group buy was still live, but then the group buy ended. So I just didn't do it. Yeah, so probably like next week, Wednesday, we'll build a spider. Which is why I've got the switches all ready to go. Also, please don't worry about it. All right, I guess we can chill. We chillin'. Ah. My loop looks like it's separating, so I assume Prime Keyboard's Crytox isn't real. I won't go out and just fucking like, assume shit about vendors, but good Crytox, like good Crytox, like this is like original prototype 204, for example, from like 2017, 2018. Zero separation. I know you can't tell because there's very little in here, but there has been zero separation. But then later batches, also from Krellbit, have a little bit of separation. So I guess it varies. If you get it and it's just like god tier, just like white, like literally like a cream. If it comes like this, if it looks like this, then you hit the mother load. You've hit like the purest grade 0 possible. DHL said the Cock 7 was going to be delivered on the 25th, but it arrived a day early, so maybe the Spider will arrive early. No, the Spider is not coming with DHL Express. DHL Express is expensive. If you do a TB8 review, I will not do a TB8 review. It's been canceled, but I will do the Cycle 8. Basically, the entirety of the review for this was going to be, if you want a Cycle 8 and you don't want to wait a year until you can get a Cycle 8, buy this, because it's a Copium Cycle 8. Not in a bad way. Like, it's literally the same thing. It uses the balls. It has the same mounts. It's literally made by the same manufacturer. My Crytox looks like watery cup. Sorry, then you don't have great Crytox. Cycle 8 at home, but actually good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm using it. It's a good board. God damn it. I need to stop pressing things. Was the Jaguar is Copium too? Are you okay? What do you mean? Is a 5K HAAD any different from an 8? Oh, dude, I don't fucking know. I'm not like super versed on like all the variants. Dude, who fucking cares about value? You buy the board because you like the board. And if the price is something that you're willing to pay, then you spend that. And if it's not, then you don't. Don't buy a board and be like, oh no, it might lose value. No, you buy a board to use it and enjoy it. Do I literally have like 25 viewers right now? The Jaguar is made to replicate a feel of an older board. Well, I mean, he used Jane V1 mount. But by that logic, every board that's used the Jane V2 mount is a copium, including the Safa and lots of other really good boards. Trying to see if it's overpriced? I wouldn't know for sure. 75 viewers feels bad. Hobby is dead, boys. Hobby is dead. Maybe it's time to take these sponsorship offers. Apparently there's 2 of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. AFK journey. I'm all about AFK. Oh, and look, another notification. You have a sponsored stream invitation. It won't fucking let up. Oh, is the add-on on my Jag better than DDS? I mean, it was DDS. So, no. But it was the best. I'm not even going to answer you. I'm not going to answer you because I have a full review. You should absolutely watch it. See that game in ads everywhere? Well, I wonder why. 'Cause they're spending all the money trying to get people to play their shitty ass games. And Keith mentioned Singa boards have better anno than DDS. I mean, they're still DDS. At least I think so. It's the quality control that makes the difference. Elaine actually cares about doing good quality control on our boards. And also, like, she'll have very specific specifications for the blasting and finishing prior to the anodization, which is what makes Singa boards unique. And that is secret. And by secret, I mean it's secret. I just happen to know those numbers. But no, I remembered. I have a thing to leak. Okay. I have to leak the Lolo. Okay, let's go. So to answer your questions. So question about no more group buys. It will be rolling in stock. Like the Arc, which is good. And then what is this? He's doing a 75 instead of a 65. And I am disappointed. It's my favorite films to use. Generally, I will never film unless I'm going to film like switches that like don't fit together properly or switches that like really need to be deepened in terms of sound, in which case I use desk keys because they're like foam. So they accomplish both very well. If you're just filming things just for the sake of filming them, please stop. You film when there is a reason to film. Are you Joe Goldberg from the TV series You? Go on. A post on Reddit made me want to get a cheap model F122 and replace the PC. Why replace the PCB? Just get a source converter. You're chilling. Rolling in stock, that's good. Yeah. Will they still use international vendors? I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Like, rolling in stock is the play. Like, it worked for Gion, it works for everybody else. Do I film cherries? No. No. I've never needed to film cherries. Oh. F122. Not M122. Okay. Also, why would you take buckling spring and convert it into MX? What is wrong with you? Wait, was there an F122? There was the 107. There was the Kish. There was the 72. Did they have a full-on battleship? I don't think they did. Wait, no, yeah, they did. They did. Oh. Yeah, they did. I had to thonk about it for a while because all the battleships I see are always M's. Oh. Hmm. All right, let me get a little bit more wine. We've got very fancy wine, boys. Very fancy. Oh, bet you guys are jealous of my fancy ass wine. Oh, Simon, I can't wait to put a very cursed build in your server. Diamond polished Nexus lubed with RO59 using Sprit Springs on a PP half in my one-off. Whatever makes you happy, my dude. Like, I never judge people's builds unless the builds are not done well and the person is actually capable of doing a good build. But like, if you want to do the dumbest build ever, who am I to tell you no? I have plenty of dumb builds. 75 is probably a good deal for TKD money-wise, seeing how well the Zoom 75 sells with no real competitors. You make a valid point, but, you know, margins aren't super great on TKD products. Like, the Zoom series is, like, budget price, but also, like, budget build. Whereas, like, you know, TKD stuff has been, like, very high-end build quality for the budget price. Like, their margins are razor fucking thin. So I guess they'll do a bit more volume with 75 over 65, maybe? I don't know. Do you have any idea about the Lucky 65? I do not. Since you're a Geon expert, what's up with this GMK set being named Black Snail? Is it because of the something O-rings? I'm not sure, actually. We never discussed like the naming convention. We discussed the kitting, the pricing, the MOQs, and the kitting. But yeah. Seems like there's always another budget 65 that releases every other week. I mean, yeah, true enough. 65 is probably like the most saturated market. The novelties are weird looking. Just don't buy the novelties. Just get yourself a $70 GMK set and walk away. Be happy. Be happy that, you know, somebody loves you enough to make it happen. Yeah, I mean, Zoom and TKD are like incomparable by every metric, you know. The closest thing to TKD was this. Because again, and I don't have confirmation of this, but I'm 100% sure that it's the same exact manufacturer. Maybe even the same fucking designers. I don't even know. I need Nord, so it's never that cheap. Still, Black Snail is very well priced. Yeah. And it's in stock, which is the beauty of it. That's the nice part. I'm so itchy. Why am I so itchy? I've lost so much fucking weight. I'm so skinny. As compared to like 6 months ago. Feels bad. Maybe if I drink enough wine, I'll get thick. Oh. Will they let you into the US under a certain BMI? I mean, they'll let you in. You're just not allowed to be American unless you're overweight. So Kate and I won't be Americans. What about Ham? Will he be American? No, he'll be Japanese forever. Like he lives here and he has like registration papers for the UAE, but he's still a Japanese cat. He's the most Japanese cat. Do you look similar to your year one Dubai pics? No, I was like razor thin at that point. I was like this. Weeb cat? He's not a weeb cat. He's Japanese. Is Ham okay? Yeah, he's all right. He's chilling. He's chilling in his little taco. Let me see if I can get a little ham cam action. It's a weird camera angle. I might not be able to get him, but I'll try. All right. There he is. There he is. He's in his little home bed. Oh, do you own any Singa KBD board? I bought the original Singa 75. I bought the Unicorn. I bought the Jaguar. The only one I never bought was the Kohaku because it was way too expensive for what it was. I have since then sold all of them, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. The special merch finally arrived. Shipping took about 11 days. The t-shirts look pretty good. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, I missed something. I want to like MX Blacks more, but I find the inconsistency pressing on top of the keycap as opposed to the center bottom. It makes a sharp sound. Yeah, MX Blacks are special. Like with enough break-in, like if you put like a month of break-in into them and you lube them, they're worth using. Out of the box, not fun. What is my favorite mounting style ever used? I don't know. It'd be a tie between a lot of things. I like the Auger, the like crazy bouncy 60%. I like the Arc 60, which Alessio fucking hated, but I loved because it was just like mad flexy. And I love Jane V2, but half plate and polycarbonate. Got a W on the PC Kohaku. It's extra pricey, but I couldn't resist. I mean, I'm gonna get my hands on one soon, but it's not for me. It's a build for someone else. Like, I'm sure it'll be great. Elaine makes great fucking boards. Elaine has amazing quality control. Elaine is the goat. Like, Elaine is fucking fantastic as a maker. Let's hope Spider's even better mounting-wise. Listen, I'm getting it just based off of the fact that it's incredibly well priced. It's a very simple, classic, timeless design. It's the things that like it's the type of board that I want Matrix to make that they refuse to fucking make. Instead they're making fucking Gundams. It's a board that makes me happy. And if it feels good, that's great. But like it's really hard to fuck up top mount. It'll probably be great. It'll probably sound decent at the very least. And for the price, it'll be excellent. I have yet to try it, and like I'm already sure about all of this, just eyeballing it. Ah. Augur, GADX, and CRP is one of my favorite. Yeah, the Augur went fucking wild. I wish I really liked 60%. Because then like I would have committed to actually keeping it. Like if I could get that kind of bounce and like a TKL, like wild, crazy, obscene bounce, I'd enjoy it. What can you say about the HMX switches that have been hyped these days? I got sample switches that were sent to me for review, kind of. Though I have a policy of I'm not going to do an in-depth review. I'll use them on a build and I'll mention if they're decent. They were dog shit. They were dog shit. They were so bad. I have never had such high failure rate on switches. And I'm not talking about them sounding weird. I'm talking about the top piece having like a tumor sticking out of it and not fitting into the bottom piece. Fuck those switches. Okay. Go out, get yourself some nice, milky tops at like 15 to 17 cents each. And then like if some of them are not great, fine, whatever. Not the end of the world. The price on the Spider is so good. Yeah. I would 100% pick up a Spider if I wasn't saving for a sexy one-off. I mean, to be fair, the price on the Spider is fucking great. Does Gen V2 use the same mountings as the 360? No, I think it's close, but not exact. Do you think Matrix memes are still worth it in 2024? When you say memes, if you're talking about picking up a 1.2 OG or a 2.0 ADD, 2.0 non-ADD, or one of the older boards like an Able or a Kane, sure. Besides those, no, don't buy Matrix boards. You're just buying a fucking Gundam. Actually, I think I have the HMX switches in this. Yep. Like they're okay once I cherry pick them, but like such a high failure rate. And they sound really fucking high pitched too, which not a fan of. Like way higher pitched than they have any right to be. Have a good day off to make lunch. Yay. Not even a Matrix 3.0. The 3.0 was pushing it. It was really pushing. Even the 2.0 was pushing it. Like I like the classic matrix designs, not like the modern 18,000 part matrix designs. Yeah, fine. I'll check out your DM. I gotta pause the music though. Oh, the music is already paused. Well, problem solved. All right, so even your Nixie sounds really sussy. It might just be your build. Like, unironically, try and put him in something else. Oh, like the Gats sound a little bit worse than the Nixies, but they all sound sussy. I found HMX switches to sound unique and loud even on dull boards, but for some reason I make a lot more typos on them. I mean, you have less travel overall, so I guess, yeah. And if, you know, the springs are shorter than average, then they're not going to have much preload on them, so you might accidentally them. I don't know. What do you think the reason is for basically all modern switches being long PP? They're really not. So there's a repeating thing in this hobby where one project will do well and then everybody will just decried that, you know, one specific feature of that project thinking it's going to make them successful as well. And more often than not, it ends up being something very stupid and detrimental to the hobby. Look at foam being shoved everywhere. Look at meme cuts being shoved everywhere. Look at top right corner blocker 65%. Can we please fucking stop? You know? Just make a good product. Just make a good product. You don't need, you know, you don't need to make up bullshit features to sell a product. We don't need quadruple stage springs. We need good springs. We don't need long pole switches. We need good switches. Okay, so you've tried them in other boards. Yeah, you might just have an entirely fucked batch of Milky Tops. Welcome to Switch Roulette. I found the 1.2 OG to be a bit too flat. You mean like angle-wise? That's why it's nice. Can gasket mount be good? Yeah, I've seen. I have personally tried like, let's say at least like 5 good gasket mounts. The majority of gasket mounts are just they're gasket mounted just to be gasket mounting. It doesn't really offer anything. The best gasket mount was the F1 because it uses gasket mount and leaf spring plate. Nixies versus MX Blacks. Let's go MX Blacks. If you want Milky Tops, just buy Gatorons for a third the price, dude. Gian recently showed a new ball latch implementation. Basically, the balls are on the body of the keyboard and you push the bottom. Okay, that works. To be fair, I did get quite a nice batch of SP starters, the linear grays. And honestly, I enjoyed them. Unfortunately, subsequent batches were not as good as the first batch I got, so. And then the switches are gone now because they were in the Jaguar build. All my good builds are gone. It's fine. Spider will come soon and I'll figure out a way to keep it. All right, listen, lads. I know it's been a short-ass stream, but it was meant to be a short-ass stream, okay? I'm saving myself for the big build stream next week. Do you enjoy any keycap profiles other than Cherry? No, personally. Lolo DMs? We did Lolo DMs. You missed it. Would it be sacrilege to put something like Cat on a high in TKL? No, it's preference. Like, profile is utterly and entirely up to you. If, you know, you like a flat profile or a sculpted profile or spherical or domed or whatever the fuck, it's fine. I like Cherry. I like R0, R5 Cherry. That's the good shit. All right, let me see if there's somebody we can raid. I know it has been a short stream, and I'm going to be honest with you. I want to go watch a TV show with Kate. DCS? Yeah, DCS is fucking great. What is R5? Look it up, baby. All right, who is stream? Nobody is stream. Of course. Why would anybody stream keyboards in the year of our Lord 2024? All right, see you lads. I'm gonna go watch 3 Body Problem with Kate, and then something. Butena is streaming. Wait, really? Am I not followed? Oh, she's streaming Destiny. You debated me. All right, back to the Ducks. Oh. All right, lads. I'll see you all on Saturday. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope to see you real soon. Oh. See you tomorrow? You mean the day after tomorrow? Oh, wait. I have to press the raid button. Goodbye, lads.